Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today we are kicking off the new year of spreads in my Erin Condren planner. I'm so excited. It's actually the same planner because I switch in July when Erin Condren releases their new ones, but it still feels exciting because it's the first one of 2018. And I am so excited for the kit I'm using. It is purple. It is foiled. It is Simply Watercolor Co, aka I love it. So I am using this mini kit from Simply Watercolor Co that has a ton of foiling on it. Really, really pretty. I think her mini kits honestly are one of the best formats on the market. And I don't know why that one has no foil. But you get a lot of stickers in just a small number of sheets, and it's a nice way that if you want to try out foiled kits, you can do so, but in a mini kit format, so you don't need to spend as much money, which is nice. So I am going to be bringing in extras though, because she kind of focuses more on the decorative pieces, which I think is spot on. So I'll bring in things for icons and characters and whatnot. So we're starting out with the bottom washi, and then let's go in straight to the sidebar, I think, actually. So for this week's video, we're gonna get very chatty, so apologies in advance if this is pretty long, but I do just kind of want to talk about my thoughts on 2018 and, what's going on next year. I'm actually not going to talk as in depth about my resolutions. I had just filmed my, my monthly plan with me before this, and when I was finished with it, I just was like, Holly, that had to be the most boring video in the world, because it just was not I feel like I didn't talk, I just told you guys what I was putting on the page. I don't know. And I didn't even I just kind of stuck to the kit. So it wasn't even that interesting to pull in different stickers. So I'm actually going to record a voiceover for that one and go back and just add that in, because otherwise I think that video is going to be really boring. So if you want to hear me talk more about my specific resolutions and things like that, definitely make sure to watch that video. I'm going to use some Simply Gilded washi, because this only comes with this big piece of washi, which is pretty, but I don't really feel like taking the time to cut it up and everything right now. So I am going to just use some skinny washi here in between the sections. Yeah, but I will talk about kind of my thoughts on my channel for next year and kind of my big picture goal for 2018, my word of the year, if you will. And yeah, so let's get into it. I am going to first do a to-do list to break up, since I'm going to do this weekly ombre and this checklist. I love that she includes things for the sidebar in her mini kits. So I'm going to put that in just to break up the pink a bit, and then I'm going to go back through. I think I'll have room for washi and then the next list. This purple doesn't match completely, but honestly it's good enough, and I love me some purple bows. I forgot to mention that I really don't know what color the foil is on this kit. Simply Watercolor Co has I think it's rose gold, but her rose gold has a tendency, if you shift it just right, to look a little bit more gold as well. So I don't know if that's showing up in the viewfinder at all, but it's rose gold and then it's gold. And so I think I'm just going to kind of do a mix, because I have obviously the most of gold foil stuff. I have some rose gold foil stuff, so I'll bring some of that in, but I have a gold coil too. So we're just going to mix metals, and I think the shifting kit will forgive us. So let me do then a this week header, and I'll use this for meals or dinners for the week. And I think we all fit. That's a perfect fit. I feel like I haven't had a sidebar that fit perfectly in a while, so that makes me very happy. I forgot to mention I did cover up color in the dots up there. I used a gold Jelly Roll pen, this one here, Jelly Roll Metallic, just because I hate this color, but I still wanted to have the dots because I do think they look nice. I just don't like the colors they're in. So let me go ahead next. I think I'll open it up. And I think since I want to be chatty this week, and also since, I don't know, I just kind of want it to be a productive week, and lately I'm feeling like when I have the style of planning where it's the scattered full boxes, I'm tending to use my planner less, if I'm being honest with you guys. It just has been a little bit ends up being more for memory keeping than for actual planning, which as I mentioned in a recent video, I definitely want to be using my planner for some memory keeping purposes, and making sure that what I end up leaving in my planner actually reflects what I did. but it also means that like sometimes it's not as functional. So I think I'm gonna go back to basics and do my full boxes in a row, checklists, and today sections all in a row, just to like, yeah, we're gonna go back to basics. So I did the Happy New Year sticker there for the, obviously for the new year. And then I'm gonna go ahead and space out these full boxes. I have a lot of little things this week, so some of these I might have to cover up with like actual things. So I think I'm gonna try and like space them accordingly, so that if like on a day where I might want to use one of those for a little thing, I can do so. Like, so I don't want to put foil on a day that I might need to cover up, obviously, because that would be a tragedy. So let's chat plans for my channel for next year. So obviously 2017, wow, I'm just like jumping all over. 2017 was a really big year. I hit first 5K subscribers. Now as I'm filming this, I'm on my way to 7K, which I just can't believe. But I think at this time last year, I had just hit 3,000 subscribers. So for me, that's like really big growth. I know a lot of other people like grow way faster than that, but for me, it's exciting. And so that's been amazing. And I just really love interacting with you guys. I still find planning like a really fun hobby. For a while it was getting kind of stressful, and I was thinking about, honestly thinking about like quitting, or like, is this really what I want to be spending my time doing? But I ended up just cutting back to be 3 videos a week for a while, and that was like a really good call for me. Really just gave me the space I needed to kind of like regroup, and actually I'm gonna change these up, to regroup and kind of like not feel like I was spending every night of the work week editing. So the 3 videos a week was the right call for me for a while. That being said, for the month of January, I think most weeks, maybe until the end of the month, I will probably be uploading 4 videos a week. I have so many like recap videos. Like I want to do a flip through of my planner. I have an idea to do like a planner favorites video for 2017. I kind of want to do, I want to share my advent calendar with you guys. So I have a lot of videos upcoming that like beyond my normal weekly videos. So I am going to go back to doing 4 videos a week for at least the next few weeks. So definitely subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss those. But that being said, I'll probably after that settle back in to 3 videos a week while things are busy, and you know, occasionally do 4 days a week if I have the time. But that is just working a little bit better for me. Kind of want to do, I'll just put this here. So that is definitely, obviously just continuing to stay engaged that way. And then another thing I definitely want to work on is getting back into doing comments. I know I've been so bad about it the last few months. You know, it's one of those things, I often feel like if I respond to one comment, I have to respond to every comment, which obviously I want to do, but if I get a ton of comments, it's like, this is going to take a while and I don't have time between meetings. And it's like, I like to do them all at once because otherwise I don't want to, I don't want to make people feel bad, I guess, is my fear that like, why'd she respond to this one and not mine yet? So, but I need to get over that, or I just need to make the time for them. So that is definitely a YouTube goal for next year, because I do love interacting with you guys, and I actually I read a lot of the comments. Like I get emails still when comments come in because they just make me so happy. I haven't turned those off yet. So I do read all your comments, and you guys have like a lot of great tips, and you'll hear me in like a lot of videos say like, oh, you guys recommended this to me, whatever. But sometimes I just don't take down the time to respond, and that's not fair. So I need to do that. At least for most videos, or at least like 1 video a week. Maybe I should just try to like focus on for my Erin Condren video every week. Do that. I don't know. We'll see what makes the most sense. Because I'm trying not to like, this is still at the end of the day just a hobby for me. So I can't like devote too much time. It's not like this is my full-time job. So that is one thing. And then the other thing I would really love your guys' opinion on is I would love to do, and I don't know how to do this effectively, but I would love to do similar to what I did for monthly kit smackdowns. I would love to do a weekly kit smackdown and basically just do a review of like one kit a week, maybe on my channel, like a different shop every week, like their full kit format or their mini kit format, whatever. And just kind of like how I did with the monthly kit SmackDowns before I retired those was basically I would just kind of tell you guys, are they functional for me? Do I think they're a good value for the price? Like, what are these kits missing? What might you need to add? That sort of thing. I'm adding these foiled headers from the kits along top of the full boxes because they're really pretty. But a couple of considerations with that. I don't know if I would have, I don't want to have to just use stickers from a kit in my main planner. So the way I do my main planner spreads, I love to bring in like, you know, my character stickers and my foiled stickers and all sorts of other stuff. But when I was doing the monthly kit SmackDowns, it only seemed fair to like review a kit based on what's included in the kit, like not based on what I can bring in. So, and I don't really want to like waste a full kit every week just doing a mock spread where just to review it. So I guess my question is, would it be okay to review a kit, assuming I've used like a kit from that shop before? Would it just be okay to just do a video just on the review, or do you want to see the plans? And also, is that something you guys would be interested in seeing? So I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking on that. Like if you have ideas for how I could do that. Maybe I could just do like one a month and do like 4 reviews, you know, in a row, like review like 3 or 4 shops at a time and not plan with them, because I think it'd be pretty short if I didn't do a planning first. So I don't know, but I kind of want to make that a series. A couple of you guys have requested it, and I know a lot of you guys really appreciated the monthly kit SmackDowns, like helping you decide what to buy. So I'd like to do the same thing. God knows I've shopped from enough sticker shops to have formed opinions on what I like and don't like in kits. But, you know, obviously all of it would just be based on my own opinions also is like another caveat. Like, obviously I don't know like the ultimate things that must be in kits, but, you know, it'll be based on my preferences. And I think I could be, you know, I would say like, oh, this kit would be good for a no white space planner, but might not be as good for a white space planner, blah, 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 you know, that kind of thing. So anyways, that is a goal of mine, but I need some help on like what you would want to see for that, and yeah, what makes the most sense to you on that. So next I'm going to do the checklist, and I think I'm going to cut those down. Yeah, I think I'll cut those down and just do like 4 hearts, I think would make the most sense for how much I actually get done, and then I have space to put in like a video or a bill due or something like that in the other space. Yeah, so those are like my thoughts on YouTube for next year. Let me know if those sound in line with what you want to see from my channel, or if I missed anything. I also did over Christmas, I did like a couple of days of quote vlogs on Instagram stories, which were a lot of fun, and I think a lot of you guys enjoyed. So I might try to do those. So make sure you're following me over on Instagram too. That was just kind of fun. Like, I'm never going to be a vlogger for a variety of reasons on YouTube, but Instagram stories are kind of like innocuous enough that it was just kind of fun and quick and easy, which was nice. And so yeah, so that is like the big idea for YouTube this year. In terms of everything else, and also kind of with you, it relates to YouTube too. My word of the year, as they say. Like I said, I'll talk a little bit more specifically about resolutions in that monthly video, but my word of the year is going to be presents. And I actually saw on Facebook that another YouTuber, Nikki Plans, who's wonderful, she had already picked that for hers, but I'd like to just clarify that I did not copy her. That was already my word as well, so just coincidental. We're both focusing on the same things. But for me, presents means twofold. So first up, I have gotten, like, honestly, like, I feel like I'm addicted to distraction. Like, I am just the type of person that, like, I am easily distractible in terms of at work and at home, and it's like, and I can just get sucked into the internet, all that. I've always been that way. But then ever since I joined the planning community, so in my personal life, I'm actually not very active on social media. I didn't have a Facebook account for my personal use. I got rid of it after college because I was just like, I don't need this anymore. And I wasn't that active on my personal Instagram. But then when I joined the planning community, I obviously have a planning Instagram, and I have an account that I use for like planning Facebook groups. And I honestly am just like, I feel like I'm on it like all the time, and I'm always checking it, and it's like so easy when I come home from work after I eat dinner to like get sucked into that for like an hour catching up on everything, and then all of a sudden it's like 10 o'clock and I haven't even edited my... Guys, I was just doing a whole talk about presents to nothing. I'm so mad. My camera turned off and I don't know where I left off. But basically I was saying, oh, that drives me insane. Let me do my date covers first before I start talking again. I was gonna do this color, but I realized those two next to each other are not gonna work out well. So I'm gonna pull out some different ones. So we have these. I could do the light pink, or I could do the purple. Honestly, I would do the purple. You guys know I love purple, but I'm just like afraid I only have one of these purple left, so I kind of want to hoard it. So I think I'll do this kind of lighter, cool toned pink. These are from Rose Colored Days, and I'm going to use date dots from Rose Colored Days as well. So anyway, so I was saying before my camera rudely cut me off that basically I just feel like I need to like stop doing the back and forth every night, like on the couch, like 3 minutes on Instagram, 3 minutes editing, 3 minutes on, you know, like I just feel like I'm constantly going back and forth between everything. And then all of a sudden it's like I've spent my entire night just kind of quote editing, but really just getting distracted by social media and not really getting what I wanted to get done that night, and not making time to read and honestly watch good TV and, you know, like I even catch up on like Plan With Me videos. Like I've gotten really behind on those too. So it's just like I'm letting social media run me. So definitely less on that is an important one for me. And then I'm gonna white these out because these are a little transparent. So that's one way to be present. Another way for me is definitely at work. I have a boss that is not particularly respectful of my focusing. Like part of my job is managing people, so I'm always going to get interrupted by the people I'm managing with questions, and part of my job is like dealing with my boss, and like the way she works is just like stream of consciousness. Whatever she thinks of, she comes and she talks to you about it. Like she never sets, this is insane, my boss never sets meetings. She just like comes to talk to you when she wants to talk to you. Like it drives me absolutely insane, but I've learned to deal with it a bit over the last year. But I need to personally find a way to not let that derail me for like an hour at a time, because it's like she stops by to talk for something about 15 minutes and then it's like, wait, I lost my train of thought. It takes me like 20 or 30 minutes to like get back into like the flow of what I was doing. So I have some strategies that I'm going to try to use to manage up a little bit better to like hopefully get her to stop interrupting me so much, but then also working on my own ability to kind of refocus that right after and like not let her totally derail, you know, hours at a time by stopping by every hour on the hour. So that is a work goal with presence. And then I also just personally, obviously the social media, but then also just I'm not great about you know, if I'm with my husband, it's not like I'm on the phone when we're out to dinner, but like when we're allegedly like watching a show together on the couch at home, like it drives him nuts when I check my phone during that. And I get it. Like even if we're just watching TV together, it's still like us time, and he doesn't want me like checking work email and stuff. Like I totally get that. So that is another presence focus, like not checking the phone when I'm spending time with him, even if it's just like, even if it's not official date night time, I guess is my point. Because I'm pretty good. I'm not a total dick. It's not like I'm sitting there while we're out to a fancy dinner, like on my phone. But it's like the more at-home time that I think, and he just wants it for me too. Like I don't need to, like if I'm in the middle of meal prep, I don't need to like deal with a work email, you know? So that is another way. And then finally, just kind of like a bigger picture thing. I haven't talked about this too much on my channel, but I'm kind of in that, pre-kids phase of life. For me, I'm not quite ready to do it yet, but I'm feeling a lot of angst. I just turned 30 this year. Obviously, I'm married. I'm getting, you know, I'm at that stage of life where you get like a gazillion questions a week of like, oh, when are you having kids? And like, oh, have you thought of like, and it's just so like, I'm over the questions. Obviously, it's on my mind personally, but I just want to, for me, I have a lot of angst about like figuring out the right time to do it professionally. And so I want to stop feeling that angst and just kind of live in the presence, like where the presence is, that we don't have kids yet, and enjoy that time as opposed to like squandering away that time by being stressed about when is the right time to have kids. You know what I mean? Like, so just kind of focusing on this is where we're at right now and I'm enjoying it. And then when it's time, it's time, but I don't need to stress about that. Like, I have a lot of anxiety about like how our life is going to change and like how am I going to work this much and all of that. But it's good to think about those things in advance, but it's not something I need to be actively having anxiety about like I am. So that is another goal with presents. So that's kind of why presents is my word of the year. I'll talk a little bit more about some other just kind of specific resolutions that I have that are more like SMART goal style resolutions in that monthly plan with me, like I said. But yeah, so let me know below if you pick a word of the year, if you think it's totally cheesy. I totally get it, but it's just nice to have like something to kind of summarize your focus, in my opinion. Okay, so now I think we can go ahead with the actual plans for the week. We have just some half boxes, a few quarter boxes, some flags. Since I don't have the neutral, I can use those in one little box there. Obviously we have deco, but we'll come back to that later. So I'll probably be pulling in some stuff from my collection. So first up on Monday, I do want to mark down that I have a day off for New Year's. Obviously we have the Happy New Year there, so I don't need to like do anything to mark that. But I think to mark the day off, I'm just going to take one of these little, what are these? The little arrow flags from My Newest Addiction. Or do I want to do that down here? I might do that down here for a bill I have due. And maybe I'll do something different up there. So I think I'll put this down here for a bill because I have several bills due this week, so I can kind of put those all using the same symbol. Actually, let me just go through and do that now while I'm thinking of it. Since I have 3 different bills, I will do that. Okay, and then also for a little reminder, since it's the first of the month, I definitely need to do Sarita's pills. For that, I think I'm going to take one of these little pink heart pills from Lexi Kylie Designs, and I'm just going to put that in the to-do section. Or should I just put that? No, I'll put that in the to-do section as a reminder, and then I can check off that I did it. And then up to the today section, like I said, I want to mark down that it is a day off, so let me think of a special way to mark that down since it's exciting. I think first I'm going to mark down my video, and for the video I'm going to take, this is actually a leftover sticker from Planner Gems. I think this pink matches well enough. It's not like a perfect match, but I think it's fine. And for my videos this week, of course, going to use Clever Gal Crafts Hearts and put that down here. I have this color palette is the Stella color palette. Hey Stella, if you're watching this video. And so for the day off, I think I will take this cute little flag from My Newest Addiction. I am obsessed with these. I think these are so cute. They're foiled, of course. And then for my run, I might take a quarter box and put that here. Let me see if all this fits up in. I'm not quite sure what else I'm going to be doing on my day off yet. It really depends on what I get done the rest of the weekend, so I don't feel like I need to fill in like the specific plans. Like I said, I'm kind of getting more back into like the high level overview this week and focusing more on the to-dos as opposed to like getting every, single plan done cutely. And for my workout sticker, I'm going to grab this little running sneaker from my collab with Simply Watercolor Co. and put that there. It's foiled, of course. And that is it for Monday. And then on to Tuesday. Tuesday, I just really have Elevate. So I'm going to take a half box for that. I'll put that there. And for Elevate, I'm of course breaking out my favorite customs from Fox and Pip to mark that down. Very cute. And then I also want to mark down that it's one of my close friends' birthdays. And for that, I got out these stickers from Planning World that are foiled. I never get to use these because often they don't match the kit, but I feel like they match the kit really well this week. So I'm going to do happy birthday and write in Leanne underneath it. And that's why I put this full box on that day, because I thought I could just kind of write on it as opposed to needing to use another half box or something. And I can just write in Leanne right there. And I thought that looked really, really cute. So that is Tuesday. That's really it. I mean, I could mark going back to work. Do I want to put that in with like a cute little coffee cup or something? we're fine. Let's move on. Okay, so on to Wednesday. Wednesday night we're going to a movie, which I'm really excited about. And I pulled out this sampler sheet from, this is from Simply Watercolor Co as well. I didn't realize how many of her stickers I'm using. And this is her collab with my Mrs. Mom Next Door, and it has this really pretty movie marquee in there. I love that. And I think the color matches pretty well with that spread. So I'm going to put that in. We're finally seeing The Last Jedi. I know we're late, but we just didn't have time to do it yet. So I'm excited to see that. We're going to our favorite Wednesday night date night at our local theater, and we go to happy hour before that, but I don't really think I need to mark that down. And I'm not going to work out that day since I'll have worked out these 2 days, and I just, you know, I'll be trying to leave work on time to get to the movie. So no time for a workout, but I am going to upload a video. So let me put that in. I feel like our color, like I'm kind of interpreting this color palette very loosely, but I'm okay with it. And then I already have my bill in, so that is all set. Oh, did I want to put anything down there for, no, I'll just leave that blank. Maybe I'll put something down there once I plan the week, or once I kind of am closer to the time, but I think that's good. Then on to Thursday. Thursday, again, I don't have too much going on, so I'm going to take a half box here, and I want to go to a bar class at work. I'm assuming it's not going to be too busy such that I could do that. So I'm going to grab this little gym day sticker from my collab sheet, put that there. Oops. Because I go to the gym at work, so it's a gym day for that. And then, oh, that's it. That's it for Thursday. I'm sure I'll fill in some more stuff, but like I said, just gonna leave it blank for now. Friday, I want to upload another video, so let me put that in first. Actually, I'm gonna do Friday and Sunday just while I'm thinking of it. Like I said, 4 videos this week, so make sure you turn those post notifications on. I can't promise they'll be at a consistent time, but I am gonna at least try to stick to these specific days. Let's grab our Clever Gal Crafts hearts. And then on Friday, I do want to try and work out that morning. And for that workout, I think I might take maybe a little flag, since I haven't really used one yet. Actually, I think I'm gonna go, Thursday I think I will, or do I want to do that Wednesday? Maybe I'll do that Thursday since I don't have too much else going on. I'm gonna run to Starbucks Thursday morning, so I'm gonna put that on this flag. Oh, but it's the same print. I want to use this flag, but I don't know how. Well, let's come back to you, flag. So Friday, since I don't have too much going on, I think I'm gonna just take a half box again for my workout. And that I want to do, actually maybe I'll take a quarter box. Maybe I lied. No, I'll do a half box because I want to save the quarter box. So that I do want to run that morning. So for that, I think I'll take a little running sticker here and just put that in the top left corner because we have the flower down there. And then I also kind of want to note down that I want to have like a lazy night at home. Maybe I'm rethinking this half box because it's going to look pretty crowded. Let's see if we can lift this up. Why am I not just getting out undo? What is wrong with me? Okay, we're going to have to, I lifted a little bit of ink. So maybe I will use this after all. Maybe I lied. We'll use this for a workout. And then for a lazy night at home, I want to use a Fox and Pip Girl. And I'm just going to put that there to mark down like chill night at home. My camera just very rudely ran out of battery. So anyway, you might have missed me putting down that really cute Fox and Pip sticker. I'm like stressed that I didn't order more of those before she closed to have her baby. And I'm like, oh my God, what if I run out? The other thing I want to put down, I saw this when I was looking through my Fox and Pip stickers. I want to use one of these little happy birthday ones for Leanne's birthday. Hi Leanne, by the way. I think sometimes you watch my videos. But I just thought that was really cute, and also, you know, I don't know. I wanted to celebrate Leanne's birthday and also just use a really cute sticker, let's be honest. So back to Friday. Like I said, chill night on Friday night. Saturday, I think no, I don't think we have an appointment. I know we have an appointment that morning with our financial planner. So I think for that, I'm going to use maybe this little one here, and kind of like a sufficiently boring sticker to mark down a trip to the financial planner. And what icon do I want to use? Grabbing a foiled money icon from Planning World just to mark down that appointment. And then that night, I do want to go on a date night. Starting on Sunday, my husband has, it's kind of like his equivalent of planning. So my husband's obviously, or not obviously, but he's into gaming in general, but he is specifically very into speed running. So if anybody else is into that, you'll know what I'm talking about. But there's kind of like a, quote, convention for speed running for video games, but it happens to take place in the DC area. So he bought a ticket. He's not staying overnight there or anything, but he's definitely going to go like a few kind of all days on the weekends, and he'll go a couple of weeknights and stuff. So he is going to start being busy on that on Sunday. So we're going to kind of go out on a date night Saturday night for like our like last hurrah before he starts his week-long, you know, a gamer thing. So I think I'm going to use, we have a cute little dinner plans one. Although, do I want a date night? No, I'll just use this dinner plans one from this sheet from the collab with Mrs. Mom Next Door. Dinner plans, and put that in. And then the other thing on Saturday I want to mark down is to plan and film. So I'm going to grab a cute little planner sticker. And actually, guys, I totally just remembered I have the cutest foiled planner stickers that are going to be in my haul this week, but I haven't filmed the haul yet, and I don't want to go get them out. But know that when you see this spread on Instagram, there will be a very cute little foiled planner sticker there. And also this pink on pink is really bothering me, so I want to change this up a bit. Pull this off. And let's do maybe the purple, because it has the kind of New Year's Eve vibe, and then we can put this over there. Yeah, that's cuter. I like that a lot better. And then on Sunday we do want to go to Elevate, so I'm going to take a quarter box for that. I'm going to take another Fox and Pip Girl, even though she doesn't really fit on a quarter box. I don't care. I want to use her. She makes me so happy. And then I also definitely want to watch football that day. Oh, and I already have my video down. Phew. So for football, I think I'll take this, and I think football's on Saturday too, so maybe I'll put that down here if there are any games I want to watch. I don't know. As I'm filming this, I don't know if the Bills will be in the playoffs yet. Guys, if they don't make it, okay, so there's like two possibilities. They could win their game and like not have the cards fall as they need to fall to make it. I'm taking this little foiled flag from the kit here. And they might not, this planning time sticker is pretty cute too, but they might not like get the other teams to lose that they need to be able to make it to the playoffs. Or they might lose their game, and that pretty much dashes all their hopes. So I'm hoping at the very least they win their game tomorrow, and then if the chips fall as they may, the Bills might make it to the playoffs since the first time, since I think it's like 96. Like since I like was too young to be a football fan, basically. I have never seen the Bills make the playoffs. Or maybe it was 2000, I forget. But they have the longest running active drought in the NFL. So yeah, pretty great. So then the final thing I do want to put down here is the note about my husband starting that event, like I mentioned. So I think I'll just take one of these little bow clips and put that here. This is also from the sampler. Once I get a sampler going, I'm like, let's just stay with it. Keep pulling in the same stuff. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it for the spread. Oh, the other thing I want to note down is I want to note down that I want to bake on Saturday or something. Maybe I'll do it the following week. I want to bake something for him during this week because I think that would just be a cute treat for him. So let's open this up. And I think the only other thing I kind of want to add, I want to add a little bit of deco. I'm going to take this little like swinging girl maybe and put her over here. Should I make her swing from the this week? I think that's pretty cute. And then we have some really cute little foiled deco that I don't want to let go to waste. So, I don't know where to put it though. It's so cute, but it's like, maybe I'll just kind of decorate this box a little bit more. What do we think about that? And then we have some florals. Oops. Foiled florals deserve to go somewhere. Maybe down here. I don't think I'll have anything for Tuesday night. Saturday I do something. Thursday. Oh, Thursday I do want to note down it's trash day. Almost forgot, guys. Some of you guys are better at remembering that than I am. We need some cute trash stickers. Agree or disagree? I feel like foiled trash day stickers would be the ultimate like planner girl trying to make something cute that's not cute at all. So here actually we have a pretty cute trash day sticker from Little Miss Papery that I'm going to put down there. Or do I want to use purple? I kind of want to use purple and save the pink. Although let's be real, I'm more likely to need the purple than the pink, but the purple doesn't match as well. We're struggling, guys. We held it together for a lot of this video, but now we're going off the rails. Okay, very cute. And so we have this little floral thing to put somewhere. Maybe I'll just put it next to, no, maybe I'll just put it down here. Maybe I just won't put it anywhere and we'll fill it in if we have space. So let me show you what I have left with this kit. I used up pretty much all of that. I'll save the couple pieces of deco. Used up this entire sheet and really just have a few half boxes left. So like I said, I love the Simply Watercolor Co. Mini kits. I think they're just the perfect size. You see, I pulled in a lot of like icons and stuff, but I would have done that anyways because I always like to pull in foiled stuff if I can. So really it was just kind of like, I don't know. I just think they're really great. So definitely check those out if you haven't. Oh, and I have a discount code for her. I forgot to mention. I'm not a promo girl for her, but obviously I shop from her enough and she knows that I put her in my YouTube stuff enough that, and since we did the collab together, she did a discount code for us. So that is in the description bar. I think it's Holly15. Anyway, that is it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe so that you see all the extra videos I'll be doing throughout January. And yeah, definitely weigh in on that stuff below. So if you have a word of the year, I'd love to hear it. If you have thoughts on how I can effectively do those kind of like weekly kit reviews, I'd love to hear those too. So yeah, really looking forward to hearing from you guys. And yeah, it's been a great 2017. I'm filming this like the day before New Year's Eve, and it definitely was made so much better by you guys and participating in this community. And it's been a great year. And for me, not in general for a lot of people, obviously, but for me, it was a pretty good year, and I definitely have a lot of you guys to thank for that. So thank you so much for watching and continuing to watch and subscribing and all of that and just interacting with me, because it's fun to have, you know, friends to share this dorky hobby with. So love you guys. Thank you so much, and I will be back with another video soon. Bye.